நான் பேசிட்டு கேக்குதாடா? ஸ்ட்ரீம் நீ நான் பாக்குறேன் என் ஸ்ட்ரீம்.
Dr. Harding. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet. Systems are down all over the damn park. Dinosaurs are running free. Bring the kids, fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here. Nothing but herbivores around these parts. What's going on here?
There were some complications.
Who are you?
Just your friendly neighborhood rescue team at your service, ma'am. I'm Billy Yoder. This is...
Look, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe, and I don't need saving.
That's not a good idea, ma'am.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were supposed to have sent for that stuff months ago.
Listen, lady, we don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and throw you in!
You lay one hand on me and I will have you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes. Where are they?
Over there, at the loading dock.
You heard the lady.
Hey, can I help?
Yeah, I'm not sure having you help is such a good idea.
She needs you to carry boxes and stuff, not bring fugitives to justice. Let me help.
All right. You always such a pain in the ass?
Not always. Sometimes I'm a total bitch.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Watch what happens if we don't find any food soon.
I could probably get you some dino burgers.
Seriously, I'm so turning the tables on the next dinosaur that tries to eat me.
Asian. Asian.
Are you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to strain yourself.
So what's the deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those? Okay.
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good. Who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither. Ugh, it smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
Wait here. I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
What should I do?
You wanna help? See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
I mean, I knew Hammond was no real scientist, but someone should have seen this
StoryGameplay.
coming.
Hammond decide what
கேக்குதா
about
ப்ரோ?
patient.
கேக்குது ப்ரோ, சொல்லுங்க.
Tried to convince her to go with the
சொல்லுங்க.
rescue team, but she
என்ன பண்றீங்க?
refused.
ம்,
Can't say I
ஒண்ணும்
Now,
பண்ணல.
Doc, I saw some bikes like that at one
வேற
of the
story
main
game ஆடிட்டு
visitor
இருக்கேன்.
center.
ஐயோ,
Mr.
Among Us வாயா?
Call me Bill.
சரி,
ஓ
okay.
ப்ரோ,
Mr. Yoder.
ப்ரோ
Would you
அமாங்கஸ்
please
வரேன்னு
turn
சொல்லிட்டு
the
ஒருத்தனை உட்கார
engine
வச்சிருந்தேன்
files
பிடிச்சி
like
1/2
we
மணி நேரமா.
discussed?
யாருமே வரல, அவன்
Yes,
போயிட்டான்.
யாரு?
சுனில்.
யா, நான் இப்பதான் பார்த்தேன்.
Hey, you know who our prisoner is?
சரி, okay, நான்
Because
அப்ப
no one
நாளைல
else seems to.
இருந்து
Well, I've never
பேசுறேன்.
seen her on the
புரியல.
island before. I don't
ஒரு நிமிஷம்
recognize her
ப்ரோ.
as someone who works for
ஒரு நிமிஷம் வெயிட்
ANGamesoffical,
பண்ணுங்க.
but I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
இப்போ சொல்லுங்க. ஹலோ.
இன்னைக்கு
ஆ
கேக்குதா?
சொல்லுங்க.
ஹலோ,
சொல்லுங்க.
இன்னைக்கு இந்த கேம் விளையாடுங்க. நாளைல இருந்து எல்லாத்தையும் வர சொல்லிடலாம்.
சரி ஓகே ப்ரோ, பாருங்க. நீங்க ஏத்திட்டீங்களா? டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? ஓபன் ஆகுதா?
ஓப்பன் ஆகுதான்னு செக் பண்ணல. ஏத்திட்டேன்.
இன்னைக்கு நீங்க செக் பண்ணுங்க ஏத்தி. ஓபன் ஆகுதான்னு.
ஓகே. பங்கர் முடிச்சிட்டு
ஓகே ப்ரோ. என்ன டிஸ்கனெக்ட் பண்ணி விட்டுரு ப்ரோ ஈஸில இருந்து.
ஓகே.
Hey, Doc, you got a pharmacy inside? It's gonna be a long flight back if we don't get this prisoner either elated or sedated.
She seems harmless enough now, and she's adequately secured. Are you afraid she's gonna beat you up?
Well, I do have a history of women wanting to get their hands on me.
I know that you're angry and scared, and you've got to be exhausted.
I hate to interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Huh. You have a point. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Is there anything I can say to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
Why have I never seen this? I thought I knew every dino on this island. I wonder what the other.
Dr. Sorkin,
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Gotta get back because, you never know, the prisoner could have a relapse or something.
Highly unlikely.
Please, ma'am, if we don't get you back, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I'll probably lose my job.
Well, I don't wish that on anyone, Mr. Yoder, but I'm afraid it can't be helped. I can't abandon these dinosaurs just so you have a job.
Look, Dr. Sorkin, we already caught one unauthorized trespasser. Who knows who else is on the island? Your life may be in danger.
I'll take my chances, thank you.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one.
So how did you know to treat her with a tranquilizer?
Fortunately, this isn't the first time I've encountered this. The toxins are derived from the bacteria.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
I can't tell you how many times I tried convincing him. The park should be a nature preserve, No theme park attractions, no cages. Hammond never really cared about the marvels I created for him. It's always been about the money. Do you mind if I took a look at your room?
Yeah, what?
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
Well, obviously that's true. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one. I'm interested in hearing more about her symptoms.
Well, like I mentioned before, fever, swelling at the wound, her eyes were jittery.
How's your smoke? Oh, that's a lot of rejected dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
I gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy.
Okay.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible, with no regard to the animals' welfare. Now, if you're in some kind of trouble with InGen, I might be able to help. I know people on the board of directors.
You won't get anything out of her, but I don't think she wants to do anyone any harm.
So that girl is your daughter?
Yeah, my youngest, Jess, 14. Hard to believe.
And her mother?
Remarried. It's for the best, really. We're both much happier.
And how is Jess adjusting?
The grades at school could be better, and we've had some problems with shoplifting.
She's probably just bored. I was the same way at her age, though there wasn't much shoplifting to do on the family farm.
I don't know. I tried talking to her, but it seems like everything I say is wrong.
Keep talking to her anyway.
I didn't even want her to come out here, but her mother thought it would do her some good to get away, stay out of trouble. If I'd known this was coming.
Beat yourself up. She had a tough time and she made it through. She'll be stronger for it.
She'll certainly learn to appreciate the suburbs, that's for sure. Hammond, decide.
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one.
So how did you know to treat her with a tranquilizer?
How's your smoke? If you want to tag along with us, that's cool. Just give Oscar his space. Doesn't do very good with kids, or adults, or animals. Come to think of it, doesn't do very good with anybody. Just stay out of his way. How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but you better do it if you want to get on the good side.
Okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help. Hey, Oscar. Was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
Are you gonna do any work around here? What, are we union now? So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Well, obviously that's true. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this. Well, if you're in some kind of trouble with InGen, I might be able to help. I know people on the board of directors.
You won't get anything out of her, but I don't think she wants to do anyone any harm.
How's your smoke? Oh, that's a lot of rejected dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
I gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy. Hey, Oscar, was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible. With no regard to the animals' welfare. So that girl is your daughter?
Yeah.
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, you know, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder. But perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David. Yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the quarantine
Dr.
tents.
Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first. Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley. Dr. Harding, we've done it.
And what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
That.
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
You cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island...
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them, to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Can we, Dad?
Fine. We'll go.
Cool. So, what do we do?
We can't just shoo the animals out, but we should be able to manipulate them into moving using their own sounds.
Cool.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur.
What about the big set of speakers in the middle of the pen?
Ah, those emit the danger call. The parasaurs will instinctively move away from it.
So basically, we can herd the dinosaurs out of this pen using the speakers and their sounds. How do I turn on the speakers?
I'll have to tell your dad to do it when we're ready. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
West side speakers, please.
So I heard you were like a hippie protester or something in the 70s.
Where'd you hear that?
From Yoder.
The 70s were a tumultuous time. I fought for what I believed in, and sometimes it gets you arrested.
You were arrested? And you still got a job as a, scientist?
Paleogeneticist. And yes, youth is the time to be reckless and test your boundaries. It's how you learn what's important to you. Need a quick reminder about how the speakers work?
Yes, please.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur. The big speakers in the center emit a danger call that will scare the dinos away from it. If we want to move the dinosaurs forward, we might need to give them a good scare from behind.
Oh, we can use the danger call.
Good thinking. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Activate the danger speakers.
That's it. They're out.
Good job, Jess. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
West side speakers, please. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
I need you to activate the east side speakers, please.
East side. Okay.
Do you think they'll really turn this place into a nature preserve after this?
Like Mr. Yoder said, that guy was lying through his teeth regarding the board. But it did give me a thought. This is a huge setback for InGen. Maybe Hammond's role as CEO isn't as safe as he thinks. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
West Side speakers, please. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
East Side speakers again.
So, what happened to your assistant?
Let's not talk about that right now.
Well, did you work with him long?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Listen, he was a wonderful young man. And I am sad. I really am. But if I let that stop my work, then all these animals will die too, trapped behind the walls that we built. You understand? Dr. Harding,
Yeah?
activate the danger speakers.
finally! Go forth and multiply.
You're pretty good at this. Maybe you'll be a behavioral scientist someday.
Maybe I will. Aw.
Ah, this is why she was elected to be the lookout. What's wrong with her foot?
It's a broken toe. Feel free to have a look. I just have to do one more thing, and then we can leave.
Lysine.
If the dinosaurs are to have a fighting chance, they'll need this solution to survive.
I'm still not sure.
Jerry, this is my life's work. These are basically my children. I'm not gonna let these creatures die because some bureaucrat can't stand losing control. They deserve their own lives.
Jess,
Dr. Sorkin?
Laura,
Laura, what's lysine?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
Don't tell my dad, but I got a D in chemistry.
Then today should be very educational. The solution we were creating at the lab will reverse this scenario, allowing the animals to live out their natural lifespan. We just need to get it into the main water supply.
Okay, that should be easy, right?
This is a big responsibility, Jess.
I can handle it, Dr. Sorkin. I mean Laura.
Okay, Jess, let's get started.
I'm telling you, man, almost made me swear off Chinese food forever.
Yeah, right. I've never seen you refuse an egg roll. Ever.
I said almost. Besides, my date was hot. You remember the girl with the blonde hair, red scarf, what was her name?
I don't keep track.
Oh, you remember her. She was the one that was wearing the... Hold on. You hear that? Go, go, go! Okay, you win. Set the chopper down. No! You're putting Oscar's life in danger. He doesn't really like that. Billy! Oscar, get over here. I'll pull you in. Come on, man. That's it. Come on! One more!
she's dead when I get in there.
Come on, Oscar, put those giant friggin' arms to work! Get in here! You're one stubborn son of a... Hey! What the hell?
No problem. You got this. Not gonna happen. We good?
No. Not so good.
Is the water ready?
Yep, lysine is now officially a part of this nutritionally balanced dino breakfast.
Excellent. Now I just need to get this water into the main supply and we'll be done. That's it, Jess. We did it. Jess, come up here. I want you to see this. This is how nature intended these animals to exist.
Wow, with all the running away I've been doing, I haven't had time to really appreciate them.
Oh, girl, take it easy.
What's wrong with that one?
Oh no. Raptors.
பாத்தீங்களா? ஆச்சி, என்னடா மேலலாம் ஏன் ஜம்ப் பண்ணி இருந்து?
Hurry, Jerry! Hurry! Oh my god, dude, that was awesome! You are lucky to be alive, Jerry. I've never seen anyone outrun a velociraptor before.
Where did they come from?
போட்டு தான்டா இருக்கு.
Doing out here?
Must have escaped from the quarantine pen somehow.
Raptors are highly intelligent. They'll find a way up here if we give them enough time.
Yes! It's Yoder!
We're down here!
Down here!
It's okay. I think we're okay.
Oh my god, those poor people.
We're lucky that chopper didn't kill us all.
I don't feel so lucky. Man, they're raptors! Look!
God, they're trying to bring the tower down.
It'll hold. It's got to.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take any chances. How you holding up, honey?
I want to go home.
I know, sweetheart. Me too. We'll be fine. I promise. We need to get off the tower before the raptors bring it down.
The emergency ladder's right there. The way the tower is tilting, it will put us down outside the paddock.
Well, that's a start, but the fence isn't much of an obstacle for the raptors. Where do we go once we're out?
I think we can make it to the utility tunnels, right over there. We can lock the raptors out if we can beat them inside.
I hope you're right. Let's get that ladder lowered. Won't budge.
Did you try the latch?
The latch. Right, of course. That should free it up. It still won't move.
It's brand new, so it might still be a little stiff. Maybe if you put more weight on it?
What, you mean stand on it?
Yes, write it down.
Okay, but we should probably be ready to move as soon as it comes down so we can stick together. ladder's live.
We have to get down from here!
Don't want to get shocked. Sweetheart, listen. I want you to be ready to climb down the ladder as soon as it's extended.
Okay, Dad.
Dr. Sorkin!
I'll be right down.
It's really stuck. Oh, no, I see the problem. The whole ladder is just slightly bent. It can't slide freely. We might be able to force it.
It must have been the crash.
Looks that way. I think we're gonna need a crowbar or something to get it open.
Oh, well, then we're gonna have to get creative because there are no tools up here.
This antenna could be just the thing we need to pry the ladder open. But if I try to grab it now, I could get electrocuted.
They're gonna get us!
Dr. Sorkin, that antenna is the only thing up here I've seen that we can use to pry the ladder open. Is there any way to turn the power to those lights off so I can grab it?
Not from up here. The aircraft alert beacons aren't ever supposed to be disabled. The best I can do is make them flash on and off.
How?
I can switch them from nighttime to daytime operation. They shine continuously at night, but during the day they flash to provide more contrast. Okay, I've switched the beacon lights to daytime mode. Hopefully that wire won't be live while the lights flash off.
Oh, damn! Jumped the gun a little. Have to time it just right.
What's taking so long?
Not while the lights are on. Got it. If I couldn't move it by jumping on it, I'm never going to be able to pry it by myself. Dr. Sorkin,
Yes?
can you give me a hand with this? You pry while I put my weight on the ladder.
Certainly.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, I'm ready. Jess, honey, you get ready to move as soon as the ladder goes down.
I'm ready, Dad. Just hurry.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Damn it. That was my fault. I didn't time it right.
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Try again. On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3! No, Jess, wait! No!
I'm fine, Dad.
Your turn, Dr. Sorkin.
Right, I'm coming down.
Dr. Sorkin, you have to hurry.
Out of the way! I'm gonna jump for it! Thanks.
Okay, now up and over.
I'm okay.
Run, Dr. Sorkin!
Come on, they're right behind you.
door!
Jump, Billy!
Next time I get a headache like this, there better be tequila involved.
No way, amigo. This turned out better than the last time you drank tequila.
Yeah, you might be right. The girl I woke up next to is prettier anyway. How'd she make it out?
Butt first. I gave her a push.
I'm surprised you take the time to rescue her, what with how nice she was to you and all.
Who says it was a rescue?
So, we lost our ride, and the only person we managed to rescue so far doesn't even work for InGen. Now what?
See if you can find anything useful in the wreck. And make sure the girl's okay while I scout the perimeter.
Ah, damn it, I left my AK inside the chopper. It's probably toast. Glad I didn't leave a round chambered. Could have killed someone.
That makes two of us, amigo. Still, the cook-off was a hell of a show.
Gonna take more than an auxiliary power unit to fix her this time. Better keep checking her out. If she's gonna blow, we don't want to be anywhere nearby. Damn it, all our weapons were in there. I was just getting used to that AK, too. Looking pretty safe. One more look, just to be sure. No fuel left. Must have been a hell of a blast. That chopper's done all the exploding she's ever gonna do. Should be safe to make camp here. I should see if the girl's okay. Oscar might want to talk to her when she wakes up. Let's postpone that little reunion. Wow, Barbasol. I have a can just like this back in San Jose. Oh man, I hope it's not for her face. Heavier than I remember. Could just be full, I guess. It's only sloshing at the top. Sounds half empty, feels full. Why is that? My stepbrother used to store his second set of keys in a fake pop can. I wonder. The lady has a secret stash. But what the hell is it?
T-Rex, it's leaving.
Damn it, Oscar. I only have one pair of pants. The chopper's not gonna blow, but just about everything in it, including our weapons, is flame broiled.
No game trails, no nests. This is base camp for now.
Hey, get this. I found this can of shaving cream in her pack.
Didn't think you needed any.
Yeah, whatever you say, Fuzzy. Except it's not really shaving cream. look. So, now what's the plan? You gonna try to salvage this gig?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for our friends.
Shouldn't I come with?
We lost the guns. Means I gotta be in stealth mode.
You saying I can't sneak?
I'm saying neither one of us can sneak and watch her at the same time. Besides, she won't talk with me around. But maybe pretty boy Billy can get her to open up.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
Dios mío, they open doors. Should have stayed in bed. Damn it!
Dad, are we going to stand here all day?
You're right, hon. We should get moving.
Locked. Smart.
Ay, Dios mío. How am I not dead? Leave me alone. Idiotas. At least one of them pulled me out of there. Not sure I'd do the same. Where's the can? Nieta, no, no, no!
Looking for this?
That's mine!
You know, this takes me back. I learned to shave with this stuff.
Give it back! Now!
I'm all out of shaving cream myself. You mind if I borrow some?
Stop shaking it!
But you're supposed to shake it before you use it. Says so right on the can. You want to tell me what's so important about shaving cream, or do I ask InGen?
Embryos! Dinosaur embryos. If you drop them, they'll be destroyed.
Embryos, huh? Wow. I knew you were up to something, but this is pretty clever, I gotta admit. InGen's gonna love me for bringing this back. Talk about a bonus.
Look, Yoder. Billy, right? Maybe we can make a deal.
This ought to be good. Shoot.
There's a lot of money in it for you if I get those embryos to my contact before they go bad. Those embryos are worth over $1 million. That's US dollars. I have a buyer. I just need you to take us there, and we'll both be rich.
Oh, yeah, right. Like InGen isn't gonna shine a light on an independent contractor like me when they figure out the crown jewels are missing. No sale.
You turn that over to InGen. You get a pat on the back, maybe a little Christmas bonus. You leave it to me, you become a rich man. Pay off your debts, quit your job. No more guys in suits telling you what to do. Just think about it.
Okay. Keep talking.
Please. I don't expect you to trust me, but the right thing to do is to give it back to me and let me go. I have a daughter. I need the money to get her out of the ghetto. You know what happens to girls there. She doesn't deserve that life.
Are you for real?
Come on, Billy. The money's good. And you'll be helping me save my daughter. Everybody gets a little something.
Okay, here's the deal. One, I'm in charge. I keep the embryos, and as soon as it's safe to break away, we'll deliver them to your contact.
I don't know if the embryos will last in there much longer.
That's a risk we're gonna take. Two, we're cutting Oscar in.
Why?
Because he's my partner, that's why. It'll be fine. Trust me. Now sit tight and lighten up. Not every woman gets to enjoy the sunset on a tropical island with Billy Yoder.
என்ன கருமம் இது? கேவிஎஸ் நீங்க தானா? வந்துட்டீங்களா?
என்ன பண்றது கேவிஎஸ்?
என்ன பண்றது கேவிஎஸ்? இப்படி ஆக்கி போட்டாங்க.
Relation to the rest of the park?
We're not far from the marine exhibit. I know for a fact that the
என்ன
phone
பண்ணிட்டு
there
இருக்கீங்க
isn't
நீங்க?
working
எங்க
order.
இருக்கீங்க
Or at least it was
கேவிஎஸ்?
this morning.
Can we get there from the tunnels?
I believe so.
All right then, lead the way. Want to get us out of here as soon as possible. No more science projects, okay?
I understand.
So Laura, I've been meaning to ask you, why don't you do your radio show anymore?
You had a radio show?
Well, it wasn't really radio. I'd hack into the park intercom and
சீரிஸ்
play
பார்த்துட்டு
choice
இப்போ
cuts
வந்தியா?
from my
ஸ்ட்ரெயிட்டா
record
இங்கே தான் வரேன்.
collection.
என்ன சீரிஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்க? நீனுமாடா?
Did you really have to show Artie Bridges how to do it?
Believe me, I regret it. But how was I to know how bad he was? He begged
நீ
me,
அப்புறம்
said it was his
சரி நானே.
dream to be in radio.
You know what, he should stick to managing the janitorial group. He is awful.
He certainly is. I guess there was a reason it was just a dream. He actually records his show ahead of time so that he can broadcast during work hours.
Did you guys hear that?
Sounded like a rat.
Mm-hmm. Dinosaurs aren't the only invasive species InGen brought to the island. There are lots of rats in these tunnels. Maintenance is always setting
கமெண்ட்
traps
பார்க்க
down here.
முடியல, வெயிட் பண்றோம். ஐயோ, வேற கமெண்ட் போயிடுச்சு. பிளாக் ஷீப்போட சீரியஸா? ஓகே.
Are you sure we shouldn't head to the visitor center, Dr. Sorkin? InGen is bound to start there when they don't hear from the rescue team.
These tunnels don't run all the way to the visitor center, and I don't know about you, but I'd rather not risk any more overland travel.
Good point. Don't worry, Jess. We should be safe in here.
Where do all these doors lead?
The maintenance corridors. The park's essential systems are in there. Electrical, water, air conditioning, you know, that sort of thing.
The tunnels on this side are for transporting animals, personnel, and food. That's why they're so big. They are separate from the maintenance side to prevent accidents.
Well, as long as we're getting to know one another, how is it that Dr. Wu became chief geneticist over you?
That's an easy one. Frogs.
You're saying frogs kept you from getting promoted?
Specifically, their DNA. Before we could clone any dinosaurs, we had to decide how to fill in the gaps in the DNA sequences we found.
I remember this from the tour. You found dino blood inside mosquito fossils, right?
That's right. I wanted a complete prehistoric genome, cross-referencing all of the DNA found in the various amber samples. It would have been safer, but would have taken time the board of directors didn't want to spend.
Well, even Dr. Hammond's spare no expense philosophy has limits, I guess.
Exactly. Henry, Dr. Wu, proposed using frog DNA to fill in the gaps. It was risky. We still don't know all of the effects. But it was a solution, and a fast one at that. So Henry became chief geneticist, and I took to the field. Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
I didn't realize you smoked.
Normally I manage to duck out a few times a day, but we've been preoccupied.
Where did you last have them?
Right here in my pocket, or so I thought.
Maybe they fell out when we jumped from the water tower?
I suppose. Oh well, I'm probably better off without them. Do you mind if we stop for a rest? My legs are killing me.
I suppose we could all use a break.
I don't know how much longer those embryos will last. We need to meet my contact at the boat.
We're staying here until Oscar gets back.
We don't even know if he's alive.
Oscar's fine. He's coming back. And come hell or high water, we are not leaving. Then again, maybe you have a point.
Come on, we gotta run!
No time! Hide!
Damn it!
Get out of here!
Don't move! It can't see you unless you move!
Off my face, stupid. Boy. Easy, girl.
Don't move! It can't see you unless you move!
Off my face, stupid. Easy,
Care for a lysine supplement?
No thanks. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. All this running around, my muscles probably need whatever protein I can give them.
My thoughts exactly. I haven't gotten this much exercise since Carnival.
I guess we've got a lot of extra lysine now that the parasaurs don't need the external supply.
Yeah, about that. It's not just the parasaurs. We added the antidote to the main water supply.
But that'll reach every dinosaur in the park. The lysine contingency... You're insane! Denying the dinosaurs lysine was the only safety mechanism we had to keep them out of the global ecosystem.
Do I need to remind you that there are 120 miles of ocean between Isla Nublar and the mainland? The lysine contingency was cruel and unnecessary.
Tell me this. Did you reverse the lysine contingency with the pteranodons?
No. My formula targets superorder Dinosauria exclusively. If I tried to account for the pteranodons, I might have affected other reptiles.
Oh, at least there's that.
Now that I think about it, though, targeting only pteranodons, or any one species, would be a simple change. I wouldn't even need a full lab.
Am I gonna have to ask Jess to follow you into the ladies' room?
It won't come to that. If I decide to do it, I won't sneak around, and I won't involve you. I'm sorry if the way I went about it last time upset you.
Well, thanks for the apology, I guess, but this isn't about me. Yes, the ocean provides a natural barrier, but how can you guarantee InGen won't move some of these dinosaurs to a less isolated place?
Look, I'll tell InGen all about this when we get off the island. They can make an informed decision about if and where they want to move any dinosaurs.
Do you know for a fact that none of these animals can swim?
Oh, come on, Jerry.
It's how Asian elephants migrated to Sri Lanka from India. There's precedent.
You're being ridiculous. There's no evidence sauropods were swimmers. None. All right. Supposing there's a dinosaur that can swim. I find it highly unlikely that one could make it through 120 miles of open water, through ocean currents, sharks...
Highly unlikely? 20 years ago, would you ever have predicted dinosaur cloning? Ever? 20 days ago, would you have predicted a complete failure of all our park security? Is what I fear that hard to imagine?
No, I suppose not. The remote possibility that a dinosaur could make it to the mainland is far outweighed by our responsibility to treat these animals humanely. They're here because of us.
Look, let's just agree to disagree for now. But I'll have to tell InGen when this is all over.
I understand.
Are you guys done yet?
Jess, where'd you go?
Just down the hall looking at stuff? Not that you noticed I was gone.
I'm sorry, honey, I was distracted, but don't go off again like that, okay?
Yeah, okay.
No good. Here it comes. Go!
Gotta change it up.
these things ever stop eating?
Move! Move! You know you're about as coordinated as a three-legged mule?
I'm coordinated enough to kick you
Oh,
off.
whoa, easy. I take it back. Damn, you're lucky. You ought to forget our deal and buy a lottery ticket.
The embryos.
Yeah, relax.
You lost it. You lost it?
It must have fallen out.
That's right. Go. Locked. Good. If I can't open it, they can't either. Now there's the place to hide. Damn. Bring it on, you! Locked. Good. If I can't open it, they can't either. Damn. Last thing I need is for those things to see me better. Now there's the place to hide. Here they come.
Idiota! Do you know what you've done?
Hey! In case you didn't notice, it wasn't exactly a leisurely stroll over here.
You dropped it. You find it.
Hold your horses. That T-Rex is still out there.
That was $1 million payout that you let fall out of your pocket.
Sorry, I guess I was a little preoccupied with a giant, prehistoric people-eater breathing down my neck.
Okay, so we know where it is. Go get it!
Yeah, I think I'll wait until our friend there leaves to find a new chew toy.
I don't know if we have time. If the embryos go bad, they're worthless.
The embryos are worthless to me if I get eaten by a damn lizard.
If you're not man enough to get the embryos back, I'll do it myself.
Hang on. The deal is, I hold on to the embryos until we reach your contact.
I know, and instead you drop them.
Yeah, well, crap. If you're gonna use logic.
Just go, and hurry.
Oops. Oh boy. Damn it, Billy, get it together. Just take it slow and don't get yourself killed. Nuts. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Nagarada Shastra.
Oh. Hello, darling. What brings a nice girl like you to a place like this? Got it! Open the door! I got it! Somebody tell Carl Lewis I got some training tips for
இது
him.
இருக்காதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு.
Okay, great. Nice moves out there.
Hey, thanks.
Almost makes up for dropping it in the first place.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்றது ஆமே. நான் ஒரு துறடா இருக்கு. Enfim, eu vou lembrar.
Stop!
What?
I saw eyes.
Probably a rat or something. Keep moving.
No, I saw eyes just like that before I was beaten. I won't go through that again.
Big, shiny eyes?
You saw them too?
Not here, but yeah.
Go on. Get out of here.
The hell with this. Come on.
Go on. Get out of here.
Come on, we gotta keep moving.
No way! Not until I can see where I'm going.
Okay, we can't go back outside because of our old friend Rexy, but maybe we can get the lights on. It seems like those things, whatever they are, like to stick to the shadows. We're in luck. This looks like a power panel right here.
What's the holdup?
It's nothing. It's just a different, model than I'm used to, is all.
So, you're stuck. Why don't you just read the instructions? They're right there, no?
Relax. This thing is just a glorified fuse box.
What about that thing there? Maybe you have to prime it before turning it on, like an oil pump or something.
Look, no offense, but this type of electrical system is probably way ahead of anything you've seen before. I got this. All right, I got it now. Close your eyes. You're about to lose your... night vision.
What's going on? Dad?
Over here, Jess. It's all right. The backup generator wasn't meant to last this long, that's all.
No, that's not it. We should have been fine for days.
How the hell was I supposed to know open meant turn everything off? I mean, it's counterintuitive.
You would know if you read the instructions.
Why don't you yell a little louder? I think there's a dinosaur on the other side of the island that didn't hear you. Jeez.
Whatever. There's a close, right?
There's a close, right? Yeah, I'll close that crap right up. Yeah, that's right. Who's your... Oh, come on.
Rockin' Jurassic Park's only unofficial radio station. Just a reminder before we sign off, Parklings, if you're not on the boat by 7, you're not going to be on the boat at all. I've got a little something special for all you last-minute packers out there. Personal favorite of mine, and I'll see you all on board.
Damn it, Artie.
He's not still here, is he?
No. From the sound of it, he queued up this last bit of tape and took off.
So here's a little something to get you ready to set sail.
What's going on? What's up? Leah. Kira utanda. Nah. Hampir putrain bro.
Where you think you're going? Damn it!
Creator antara. கத்தியை கொண்டு வரு ஏத்துறான்டா. நீங்க இந்த வீர சாத்தன போயா Kotori apa tidak pakai potong.
Oscar. 3 more. That way.
Artie, this show is over.
Laura, you are my new favorite person.
You've forgiven me for fixing the lysine problem?
Don't push it.
Holy crap, Oscar. Did you just take one of those things out by hand?
You're supposed to be at the crash site.
Yeah, the plan didn't factor in an angry T-Rex, so we had to change it. I didn't think to engage it in a knife fight, sorry.
We had to change the
That's right. I unlocked the mystery behind the shaving cream can. Turns out little Miss Sunshine here is smuggling dino embryos off the island.
What? Let me guess. You have a plan.
Yeah, well, turns out these things are worth a lot of money to the right people. I mean, a lot.
You going along with her?
Hey, I'm not doing anything unless you're down. But come on, Oscar. Do you really think InGen gives a rat's ass about us? Look what happened to B-Team, to Decaf. Their families are gonna get a penny check, a gag order, nothing else.
ஒரே ஒரு தலை தான் அது சீரியஸ் லைவ் தான் போடுறீங்களா? ஆமாயா லைவ் தாங்க.
Do I gotta remind you we're working against the clock? There's no time to save these people and be her errand boys before this place turns to ground zero.
லைவ் தான் போடுறேன்.
We can do it, Oscar. We've got a call for another helicopter anyway, so one of us
12 மணிக்கு 3 பேர் பாக்குறீங்க. ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு.
Let me guess. That last part would be up to you.
You just tell InGen that I bought it like the rest of the guys they sent. Then you and I hook up later to split our cut.
தூங்கிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைச்சேன். அட பாவி. 2 மணி நேரமா லைவ் தான்டா போட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன். லைவ் எப்ப ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சுன்னு போய் பாறேன். என்ன பேசுறாங்கன்னு தெரியலையே. ஐயோ. லைவ்ல போட்டுட்டு
I don't know, Billy. InGen throws a lot of work our way. Not sure I want to burn that bridge.
I understand, but we're talking about a retirement-level payout here. Look, you don't have to decide now. Plenty of time before we call for another chopper.
All right, let's move out. Take it slow and quiet.
என்ன சம்பவம் பண்ண போறாங்க?
Let's not start this again. I respect your opinion, Jerry. Although, to be honest, I'm a little surprised at your lack of regard for the animals.
It's not that I don't care about them, Laura. It's just that there are so many unintended consequences that come with your decision. secret, Laura.
Shoot.
We need
அது
contingency
தெரியல
plans.
தானே
We need
கமெண்ட்
to monitor things
படிக்கிறீங்க.
outside the park.
அது தெரியல அதான் கமெண்ட் படிக்கிறீங்க.
Where is it? I know it. Yes.
டைனோசர் வந்து மூஞ்ச காட்டுமா? பயம் தள்ளி ஓட போறேன். இந்த ஐயோ ஐயோ செத்து போச்சு போச்சு போச்சு. ஆச்சு நல்ல ஃபயர் திறந்து போடா. சொல்ல முடியுது தூக்கி போடு லைட்டர் தூக்கி போடு. நாசமா போச்சு. இது எத்தனை அட்டெம்ப்ட் பண்ண போறேன்னு தெரியலையே. முத்தா அளவில் ஒன்றுக்குள்ள போட்டான். சொல்லு சரி சரி. ஓடுங்கடா வேற பெரிய பிடிச்சி மாதிரி கம்பு எடுக்கிறானே. என்ன பண்ண போறேன்னு தெரியலையே. நாசமா போச்சு. கடவுட்டேன். சுமாரா வியூ பாருங்க. சுமாரா வியூஸ் தரும் பாருங்க. இல்லையா ரைட்டு தான். வரட்டும் சுத்தோட தட்டு. ஐயோ அட்ரா அவ்வளோதான். அடுத்தது ஓகேடா. ஒரு டம் அடிக்க போனது குத்தமாடா. இது என்ன பண்ண போறா இப்போ? பண்ணுங்கடா. ஐயோ நாசமா. டேய் கொஞ்சம் டைம் கொடுங்கடா. கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு நீங்கிட்டாங்க. இன்னும் புளியான்னு கேட்பானே அவன். இவனா ரைட்டா ஓடிது. பேண்ட் ஓடிடுச்சு. சரி.
Amazing. I've never seen them afraid before.
ஐயோ வேற கமெண்ட் வேற கண்ணாபின்னு இருக்காங்க.
No problem. Okay, hon. Let the man breathe.
Yoder!
Totala.
You're alive!
You're alive. I'm surprised you guys lasted 5 minutes without me and Oscar.
Thank you.
Forget it.
Oscar reset வெல்ட் அவுட் தருவே. என்ன கேட்பேன்.
So Yoder, how did you guys not die when the helicopter crashed?
Well, me and Oscar got out on our own before we hit, but Nima needed a little help. Isn't that right, Oscar?
Well, I'm just glad you're all okay. Oh my god, you're bleeding. Are you okay?
No worries. Belongs to one of them.
You killed one of them? With a knife? That's so badass.
Well, hey, I outran a T-Rex.
It's nothing. Just another fight.
They're so strong. I mean, how much can you lift?
இருங்க ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு வரேன். don't unwanted messages. ஏன்டா வேற ஏடா இருக்கிறது 4 பேரு. அண்ணப்பலாம் பாருங்கயா.
He just doesn't want to admit to his Sasquatch heritage.
10 மணிக்கெல்லாம் பார்க்காம 12 மணிக்கு வந்து பார்க்குறீங்கல்ல, ரொம்ப பெருமையா இருக்கு எனக்கு.
Okay, stop it now.
You are You can pretend to be a hero all you want, but we both know what you really are.
You're right.
Wow.
We do.
அச்சு தண்ணி திறந்து பையன்
Everyone, we have a problem.
அதான் தெரியுங்க.
What's wrong?
You've seen the flickering lights, now the steam eruptions. Something's gone wrong with the island's geothermal power plant.
That's not our problem.
When the power plant explodes, it will be.
It's that bad?
Everything I've read about the system says it's supposed to shut itself down if something goes wrong with the steam pressure. The fact that it hasn't means that the pressure will build unchecked. It'll pop like a balloon and take half the island with it.
How do you watch about that?
Are you sure the power plant is the problem?
It's the steam that clinches it for me, Jerry. The power could fail for a lot of reasons, but the steam comes straight from the power plant.
Can we get to the power plant from here? I'm completely turned around.
Yes, I've been here before. It's down this way. We really ought to get moving.
நல்லா இருக்கா? ரொம்ப நன்றி. பொண்ணு நல்லா இருக்கு. நான் கூட வேற நம்ம
How can we stop the power plant from exploding?
நான் கூட கேம் நல்லா இருக்குன்னு சொன்னீங்க காக்கைட்டே.
But I won't know exactly what until we
கேமா
get
பார்க்கலாம் மொத்தத்துல அந்த பொண்ணை தானே பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க. பாருங்க.
You can dig up the fossils
நல்லா பாருங்க.
When the power plant explodes, it'll take us with it. Unless you have a spare helicopter ready to lift off.
Oh, this just keeps getting better and better.
Listen up. You're gonna show me the corridor that goes to the power plant. I'm gonna scout ahead and make sure there's no dinosaur party happening when we get there.
Can I come? I know I can help.
You're staying right here where I can keep an eye on you.
Hey, I saved you, remember? Besides, those things are afraid of him.
You wandered off, Jess.
நம்ம தனியா இருக்கோம். தனியா கத்தியில கொண்டு போறோம். அதில் கொண்டு போறோம்.
You outran a T-Rex, huh, Yoder?
I sure did. You know, not everyone has the training to pull something like that off, let alone the raw speed.
I know, right? That's what I thought when I outran her yesterday. When I saw the helicopter crash into the jungle, I thought you guys were goners.
We're fine. Hey, about before, the hostage thing? I'm sorry. I was only trying to protect myself. Me and the mercs, we worked it out.
Worked it out? How?
Don't worry about it. We're okay. For now.
That's great. So everyone's friends now, huh?
I wouldn't put it like that.
No way. Did you guys make out?
We've decided that we can all work together. Let's put it that way.
Hey, Oscar's back. What'd you find, buddy?
Holden's key to the plant is locked.
Don't that just figure?
Either of you got a key?
I'm afraid not.
How about a smoke?
I wish. I swore I had some on me, but... Jess? Something to share?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to borrow them. But then a dinosaur was there, and I threw them, and I think it ate them.
Jessica Marie Harding! First, you get caught stealing a t-shirt from the mall. Then you steal binoculars from the park and lie about it to my face. Now you've taken Laura's cigarettes? You let the raptors get to us because you wanted to smoke?
No. That is the
How was I supposed to know there were dinosaurs in here?
That's not the point. It's not just the smoking, it's stealing. It's not listening. Remember, the main reason you're on this island is because your mother thinks I might be able to straighten you out. Somehow.
Right. Not because you want to see me. Look, you don't have to worry about me, Dad. I'm almost 15. I can take care of myself. I don't need you, Mom, or anyone.
Oh, honey,
Hi.
Especially at your age, but you're not an adult. You might be a young woman, physically, but emotional maturity, that takes time.
Okay? I'm sorry, Dad, but how many times have you been married? Your kids? Have you even talked to Sarah lately? This year even? Should you be lecturing anyone about emotional maturity?
Right.
Plant's gonna blow, right?
போனா
We ain't got
அப்படிதான்
time for this after-school special crap.
கிட்ட என்ன பண்ணோம் டெக்னிக்குள்ள போத்துட்டு போக முடியுமா
That
பார்ப்பாங்க
vent. It may lead to the other side of the door.
Hate to break it to you, Doc, but ain't none of us fitting through there.
Maybe.
போமா ஏதாவது பிரச்சனை இல்லை
It's locked, all right.
Thanks for double checking.
செக்கு
Are wrong. That's what makes me so angry about this. I know you know better.
Missing something?
அவனுக்கு 2 பேர் சண்டை போட்டுட்டு இருக்காங்க அவன் வந்து எட்டி பார்த்துட்டு
Wondering
இருக்கா
why
பாரு
they left the transport cages
ஐயோ
here.
டேய்
Yeah, well, you know what?
player.
I can't
ஐயோ
bail you out
பார்த்துருக்கேன் ப்ரோ
if
எங்கே
you get
பார்த்தேன்னு
us eaten
தெரியல
by
அவங்கள
dinosaurs. Don't leave my sight until we're off the island.
You aren't even
Jerry,
listening to me.
please.
அங்கிட்டு
So
போய் சண்டை
you're
போடுறா
smoking
டேய்
now. What else are you doing I don't know about?
What? Mom didn't tell you I was
Jerry,
stripping?
please.
That's
I
enough,
really need to
Jess.
speak with
It's
you.
only until my boyfriend's death metal band takes off, then we're getting married.
All right.
இவளே கத்திட்டா
I apologize. I'm sorry. Jess, we will finish this later. How can I help?
this is later
We have a situation. The only way around the door to the power plant is that vent. And Jess is the only one of us who might fit inside.
Absolutely not. My daughter has clearly shown that she can't be trusted with her own
இது
safety. She doesn't leave my
ஓகே
sight from now
எஸ்
on.
எஸ்
We're just gonna have to find another
ஆமாயா
solution.
எலிட் பிளேயர் அவர் சேனல் தான்யா
Jess? Jesse?
சீரியஸ்லி
Jess?
It's okay.
அதான்
Pretty
எங்கேயோ
sure the
கேட்ட பேர்
dinosaurs
மாதிரி
haven't been
இருக்கு
using that vent.
பொசுக்குன்னு உள்ள புந்து போயிட்டா
What dinosaurs? Oh my god. Jess.
ஆச்சி ஈ பூம்பா ஓகே ஓகே இல்லை அவர் சேனலுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுவீங்களே எலிட் பிளேயர்
Well
தமிழ்
done, Jess.
Thanks.
பெரிய பிளேயர் இருக்கிறான்
Okay,
இதான்
listen up.
பார்த்துவாங்க
We
எல்லாரும்
need to release the steam pressure to prevent any more buildup.
What are we looking for?
A power console, and probably a master release valve.
Look, Dad, I'm sorry.
எல்லாரும் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங்
I
போட
was just
போகிறோம்
trying to.
You were just trying to ignore everything I said. Now just stay
அப்போ
where I
அங்கிட்டு
can
சண்டை
see you
போடுங்க
this
எனக்கு எப்படி
time.
போகிறோம் எதுக்கு
Okay, I will. I mean it.
சாரி
Sorry.
நம்ம இங்கே இவ்வளோ போராட்டம்
See that large valve wheel up there? I think that's the pressure release we're looking for.
I'll handle it.
நீ ஹேண்டில் எப்படி போவ நான் தானே திருவணும் அதை நீ நான் திருவ சொல்லு ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்கு திருவ சொல்கிறாங்களே நீ தான்
Wait until I turn the power off to release the pressure. Otherwise, the system won't properly reset.
Got it.
இது வேறையா பாராட்டம்
That looks like the power console, up there, at the top of the ladder.
இஸ் கோயிங் டு புட் ப்ளே ஜிடிஏ 5 போட்டுடலாம் எல்லாரும் 10,000 டொனேட் பண்ணுங்க அக்கறை 4 பேர் வெறும் 10,000 டொனேட் பண்ணுங்க
Yeah,
போதும்
they're gonna have to update that sign.
All right. Looks like we pressed to open the circuit in order to turn the power off. Here goes nothing.
Press to open. That does make sense.
It does now.
We can't pump the capacitor until the steam is vented. Too risky. We don't want to close the circuit without charging the capacitor first.
என்னடா சொன்ன இப்போ என்னடா பண்ண சொல்றீங்க
Not your brand, eh?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was desperate.
I understand. All too well, I'm afraid. Especially right now. But hey, maybe this disaster is just the push I need to quit.
Really?
Hell no. I'm so hooked I could smuggle a
GTA 3 கீழ
velociraptor.
இருக்கு போய்
I don't
பாருங்க
want to moralize, but get
கீழ
out
ஒரு 2
if
3
you
வீடியோ
still
முன்னாடி
can.
லைவ் போட்டுருப்பேன்
Are you gonna go into withdrawal or something?
Huh. Already there. Hey, do you have my lighter or did the raptor eat that too? Those blast doors are supposed to close when there's a risk of explosion.
Why aren't they closed now then?
I don't know. I'm just glad it's not my job to explain it to the board.
போக முடியாது.
I'm glad that lava flow is so far below us. Any closer and the heat would be unbearable. Could you guys give me a hand with this valve? It won't budge.
Sure, we open pickle jars too.
I eating on the serious soda. Apa nak pergi itu? Hello dah.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Stop!
We got this!
Oh, I mean stop! It shouldn't take that much force to turn the valve. There must be some kind of motorized assist for it. If you force it, you could break something.
I'll have a look.
If there is a motor, you'll need to disconnect it before it'll turn manually.
That compartment there. That could house the motor we're looking for.
I'll check it out.
இனி ஒரு ரைட்டு டைனோசர் வரப்போகுது. டைனோசர் வரப்போகுது. டாட்டா டாட்டா.
Motor's fried. Burnt out. Okay, I found what's holding the motor in.
Great, but we don't have any tools.
Don't need any. It's just a latch.
That's handy. I guess the need to yank that thing out in a hurry was anticipated.
Perfect. Let's try it again.
என்னடா பண்ணோம்? போணுமா?
That's it. The steam has been vented. All we need now is to turn the power back on.
You, need any help?
I'm quite capable, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that the...
It's the press to close light. It means the charge is pumped.
Right.
I'm going to close the circuit and turn the power back on.
Please don't blow up, please don't blow up, please don't blow up.
I think you'll find we have nothing to worry about.
What's happening?
Nothing to worry about, huh?
It's all right, everyone. It's just a fail-safe measure to protect the plant. We probably set it off when we disconnected the motor or something else. Everything is just fine.
If you say so.
வந்துட்டாங்கல்ல எங்க 214 no thanks for that Buddha. Thank you. ஐயோ அமண்ட பாத்திரே விட்டேன் செத்துருவா அவளை ரீட்ரை பண்ணலாம்
The door controls, they're completely fried.
Thank you.
Open manually?
I'm afraid not. The only way we can get them open is by using the controls by the doors where we came in.
இவன் வேற பெரிய இவன் மாதிரி அம்மாவை வச்சுக்கோட்டா.
He's right. The raptors wouldn't have come back if they were still afraid of you.
I'll just have to give them a new reason to be scared then.
Can we at least talk about this?
You know damn well I'm the only one's got a chance to get to that control panel.
Maybe, but who says you have to go alone?
I do. Look, Billy, we gotta get these people out of here. I figure they got no chance with both of us gone.
Crap.
Okay, I want everyone to hang tight while I figure this out. You're going to be fine.
What's the plan?
Working on it. I'll let you know.
ஏன் ஃபுல்லா கத்தினாவே போயிடும்
I could get down that way.
கத்தினா பெருசா இல்லடா.
I've made jumps that wide before. All right, I want you to tempt those raptors by creeping down the ladder.
Oh, okay. Before, I thought you were nuts, but that sounds like a great plan.
You got something better?
Could always throw the doctor lady down there. That would distract them.
டாக்டர் தூக்கி போட்டுலான்றாவ. அட பாவி. டேய் என்னடா
Don't go.
பண்ற?
You could die.
அடி குதிக்க போற மாதிரி போறான்.
Don't count me out yet.
போறாங்களே போட்டு தள்ளிடுறாங்களே அவனை கேம்ல.
Give me a diversion, will ya? Couple of seconds at least.
Got it.
ஆடிட்டு இருக்கான். வீடா கைப்புள்ள.
Hey, thanks.
தேங்க்ஸ். நாட்டிக்காரன் தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்றான். ஐயோ விட்டுட்டடா சொல்லி முடிச்சுடா.
Not a great start.
அடுத்து சொல்லி முடிச்சு. Bye.
Hey, thanks.
போதுண்டா போங்கடா. புதிதா இதுதானே போன வரையும் கொடுத்தான். பார்த்துட்டாங்க.
I hope he makes it back.
Try not to worry. The man has skills.
I thought you hated him.
But I respect his ability. If anyone can do this, he can.
இப்போ நீ தான் கேட்பாங்க.
Oscar! Company!
கம்பெனியா? கம்பெனி.
Hey, check this out, huh? Nice, tasty drumstick.
காலை இப்போ கடிச்சிங்க போது.
Too slow, you dumb lizard.
Actually,
That's it. Just keep focused on Billy. Damn it.
கொண்டு போறேன். ஓகேடா டாடா. நான் பண்றேன். க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போறேன். பை காய்ஸ். நாளைக்கு பார்க்கலாம். என்ன பண்றேன் டாடா.